Don't make
Good morning, people. So 224.2 pounds this morning, which is my lowest weigh-in by far. I've got consistent low weigh-ins coming at the minute, literally day after day. Weight's falling off me, so it's all going well. It's going the best that it could be going at this point. Very happy with how I look. Energy-wise, last couple of days has picked up pretty well, so I'm not too bothered about that. It's just a case of just getting on with it now. 9 weeks out yesterday, or 9 weeks out on Sunday. It's Tuesday today, so 9 weeks out. Sunday just gone. So really getting into it now. But feeling good, feeling happy with where I'm at, and just ready to keep plugging away at it. First things first today, gotta go and get my cardio done, so I'm gonna head out, get that done now, nice and early, so that it's out of the way. I always feel better getting it done early, and then I can just crack on with the day. Just finished my black coffee, gonna head inside now. I do my cardio at a Pure Gym. There's a Pure Gym like 7 minutes from my house, so it's pretty convenient, to be honest. So I'm gonna go in, get cardio done, 30 minutes, get home, and then prep my food for the day. So just spent the last few hours doing some online check-ins, just getting some work done, that kind of thing. And I've just had meal one, which is my 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast meal. That's the same every day without fail. Me and Mal are gonna head over to Hard Labour Gym in Warrington now. We're gonna hit a leg session there. So I'm gonna head over there now, pre-workout on the way, get that leg session done, and get the majority of it up on the vlog. I'm about to go, oh my God, you say it all. So we just got to the gym now, about to go in and get started with legs. I've just finished my pre-workout. Molly had a monster, because she can't handle pre-workout.
Okay.
And we're gonna go in legs, off plan to be honest, but what we are gonna do is stick to around about the same amount of sets and exercises and things like that, because being this deep in prep now, any new stimulus is pretty taxing on the body, and like no matter what or how hard you go about doing the new exercises, that they're always gonna take the toll on your body. So we're gonna try and stick to relatively similar exercises that are on our plan for the same amount of sets, same amount of reps. We'll change the exercises up a little bit, but nothing too much, because it's not worth being crippled with DOMs for like 3 or 4 days and having to do cardio with those types of DOMs, because that's just not fun. I'm gonna go in now, no logbook, just taking sets to failure and get it done. Yeah? Let's do it.
That was so boring.
That's needed. It's educational.
Yeah, but say it with some enthusiasm.
They need the real life. Not everything's enthusiastic. The grit.
Is all that good? Yes.
So that's legs done. We finished the session off. Didn't record sort of the smaller movements. Made it home, and now we are about to do post-workout meal. So I've got 175 grams of Cocoa Pops today, post-workout, because over the next 3 days I'm going to be having 150 grams extra of carbs a day, which is a very nice thought. Reason behind this is because my check-in with Josh was today. Like I said before, new lowest weigh in 224.2. My scale weight's come down since being 10 weeks out to being around about 8.5 weeks out by 6, nearly 7 pounds, which is a lot in the space of like 10 days. I'm flattening out a little bit as well, so we decided that over the next 3 days we're going to top me back up with carbs, see how that goes. Hopefully that'll reset things, get me nice and full. Training will be back to its energetic ways, and then I can crack on with the fat loss from there. So yeah, today I've got extra carbs from Cocoa Pops, potato and rice. So all I'm doing is increasing the amount of carbs in my actual meals. So I'm going to be sticking to food that I eat every day, and basically what I'm going to do is I'll document over the next 3 days how my body changes through this little bit of a carb up, how I feel, and just how it goes really, and how much I enjoy the meals as well, which is going to be a lot. So yeah, Cocoa Pops now, and then I've got a rice meal, a potato meal, and my normal oats as well, which is a lot of food left for the day, which is exciting.
This is well needed after that leg session. 176 grams of Cocoa Pops.
So it is a hell of a lot later on now. I've had all my meals for today. Didn't think it was worth recording them just because they were my normal meals, just a little bit bigger. Feel really good with the extra 150 grams of carbs in me. I've got a rest day tomorrow, which I'll be going through as well, which I'll also be having the 150 grams of carbs, which is going to be strange having that many carbs on a rest day, but it should be good. And then Thursday's session should be unreal. That'll be my last day of the extra carbs. I'll have the extra carbs from the rest day in me, so that should be good. Rest day is here. Rest days are a weird one for me. I feel like they come around far too quick in terms of I get low food, and I don't like eating low food, but my body definitely needs them from a recovery perspective. So when they do come around, it's actually quite nice not to have to train, because like today, my body is normally really beat up. Leg DOMs from yesterday are fucking seriously bad today. Cardio will be fun on them, but today shouldn't be anywhere near as bad because of the extra carbs. How am I feeling on the back of yesterday's additional carbs? I definitely don't feel as hungry this morning. Like normally I wake up and I'm really hungry, but I definitely don't feel as hungry. And as well, I feel like I look extremely full and extremely tight. Like I've not looked like this before, so I'm excited to see where this look goes over the next sort of day or two, and then get back to chasing fat loss when the carbs are in. So that's cardio and morning clients done for today. I am in a rush to get home now because it is 25 past 12 and I've still not eaten my first meal yet. So I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to go home, get my first meal sorted. And there's no additional carbs in this first meal. They'll be spread out through my later meals today with rice and potato, so that's where the additional carbs are going to be coming from today. No Cocoa Pops because it's a rest day, but still going to be enjoying those extra carbs later on.
All the carbs. 155 grams of dry white rice there. This is going to go down a fucking treat. So there's literally not been a lot going on today. with it being a rest day and just having loads of work to do behind the laptop, I've not really done too much, but have just been out to TK Maxx with Moll to pick up some more of these skinny syrups. I got the toasted marshmallow one and the salted caramel mocha, and I think Moll got a s'mores one and a glazed donut one. We put them in our coffees, we put them in our oats as well now, which is nice, and I even put them in my Greek yogurt today, which was quite good. Yeah, TK Maxx, 0 calorie, and as long as you don't go overboard, they're fine. So for the rest of the evening, I've got a bit more work to do, and I'm just going to get on with the rest of my rest day routine. So I'm going to get some mobility done, some foam rolling. I'm trying to make sure that I do that every single rest day now, just to stay on top of it. And I've got the rest of my meals to eat with the extra carbs. So I've probably mentioned the extra carbs in this video about 400 fucking times, but that's literally how excited I am for them. So yeah, meals, mobility, work. So just had a delivery through as well. You can see the boxes just there of all of the new team conditioned hoodies, which are customized by name for all of my clients. So I've just set them all out to take a picture for the team group and for the Instagram and things like that. So thought I would stick them on here because they look so good. So they've got the C on the front, either in red or yellow, and then as you can see, names on the back. They look sick with the team logo. Really happy with them and how they've come out. Can't wait to get them out to all my clients, get everyone wearing them and get everyone repping conditioned no matter where they are. With some foam rolling and some mobility, and I just wanted to touch a little bit on refeeds and sort of the process that I'm going through at the minute of obviously the additional carbs in my diet, and the reason to do something like this. I think a lot of people find far too easy an excuse to refeed when it comes to dieting, simply because they want to have the refeed rather than they need it. And I think this is where having a coach can be a massive benefit, because you can't just prescribe yourself a refeed. I've been there in the past and done it myself, where I prescribed myself these ridiculous carb refeeds on a diet because I thought I needed them, when in reality it was just more a case of that I wanted to have the refeed. The fact that I'm having 450 grams of carbs extra over this 3-day period is simply because my body needs it at this time. I was flat. I'd lost a really significant amount of weight in a short period of time. I was a little bit ahead of schedule, I'd like to think as well. So to be honest, I can see enough rationale and reason behind the refeed that I was given. However, if you've not got this amount of reasoning and you've not got enough significant data that proves that that's what you're going to need, then you don't want to inhibit your fat loss by throwing refeeds in just because you want them. I guess what I'm saying is, don't give yourself excuses to ruin the fat loss phase that you're in. Don't give yourself reason to, put a halt on the progress that you're making by throwing in refeeds that you don't need, knocking yourself out of a deficit too many times to the point where you're not going to consistently lose weight. You want to be making sure that the refeed is calculated, it's needed, and it's necessary. Otherwise, you just need to suck it up and understand the fact is that you need to continue digging for fat loss until you are at a reasonable point, you're on track, and until you're actually getting the results that you need to be getting. I'm going to leave the video here now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've got any questions about anything that I've mentioned in this video or anything in general, drop them in the comment section and I will get them answered for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.